family, and welcome to my channel, Making Crypto with Char. It's your girl, Charlene, aka Baddie Reds. I missed you guys. I hope you guys had a fabulous weekend. And today is hump day. Today's Wednesday, hump day. So I hope you guys are having a fabulous, blessed week. Okay. Want to jump on the tube real quick, bring to you guys some news. But before we get to the news, let's see what's going on with the market of Dogelon Mars, ticker Elon. Right now, the price is 74.02. Oh, 74 flat is the price. It just changed right in front of my eye. Still a great price, family. Remind you, I am not a financial advisor, but it's still a great price to jump into. As I always say, steady stuff in your bags, but always just afford what you can lose, if that makes any sense. Do not, I repeat, do not use your bill money. Do not use your rent or mortgage money or your car note money, okay? Buy it with a $10, $20, $30. That's how you buy your bags, okay? What you can afford to buy, all right? So price right now is at 7,400 flat. We currently have 1.3 million. So it's 1,324,166 people on the watch list. Our holders, we are at 138,000 people. This is great. We are steadily increasing. Like I always say, slow and steady wins the race, okay? So I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Dogelon Mars himself, okay? He started to follow me over the weekend. Thank you so much, Mr. Dogelon Mars. All right. I want to go ahead and read his tweet. The most recent one that he did was on March 8th, which was, I believe was yesterday. It says, I have seen alien civilizations collapse beneath the weight of tyrants who thought that they knew better than their people, not realizing that those people created the legs upon which the tyrant stood. Recognize your strength, earthlings. Overcome. That is right. We will overcome. That is right. Ukraine will overcome. Prayers, prayers, prayers to Ukraine. Okay. The news that I want to bring to you today, which I'm so excited, is with President Joe Biden that is going to be signing the executive order on crypto, the long-awaited executive order on crypto that should be signed today. I'm so excited to read this article with you all. I'll be reading this, guys, with you all, okay? All right, grab your coffee. Let's go. The takeaways. U.S. President Joe Biden signed a first-of-its-kind executive order on cryptocurrencies, directing federal agencies to coordinate their approach to the sector. The executive order did not lay out specific positions. The administration wants agency to adopt or impose new regulations on the sector. One part of the order will direct the Treasury Department to create a report on the future of money, including how the current financial system might not meet consumer needs. U.S. President Joe Biden directed federal agencies to coordinate the effort on drafting cryptocurrencies regulation in a first-of-its-kind executive order on Wednesday. The whole of government effort to regulate the crypto industry focuses on consumer protection, financial stability, illicit uses, leadership in the global financial sector, financial inclusion, and responsible innovation, according to a fact sheet accompanying the order. The executive order, the first such to focus exclusively on the growing digital asset sector, directs federal agencies to better communicate their work in the digital asset sector, but it does not lay out specific positions the administration wants agencies to adopt. Similarly, the order did not announce any new regulations for cryptocurrency companies to abide by. A senior administration officially struck a neutral tone on digital asset by telling reporters that the growth of the cryptocurrency sector could threaten the US financial system, national security, or business stability. Without sufficient oversight, criminals can use cryptocurrencies to launder funds or evade sanctions. At the same time, however, digital assets can provide opportunities for American innovation and competitiveness and promote financial inclusion, the official said. Innovation is central to America's story and our economy, generating jobs and opportunities, creating and building new industries, and sustaining our global competitive edge and leadership. Wednesday's executive order, which was originally reported to be in the works in October 2021, will define 6 key priorities for the administration: protecting US interests, protecting global financial stability, preventing illicit uses, promoting responsible innovation, financial inclusion and US leadership, according to the fact sheet shared with reporters. Roughly 40 million Americans, or 16% of the total US population, have reportedly invested in or are trading in cryptocurrency. Investor protection. Crypto's volatility was cited as one issue that could harm investors by an administration official who pointed out that Bitcoin's price at the beginning of COVID-19 pandemic was around 10,300. The price peaked close to 70,000 in November before falling again in the fall of 2021 and start of 2022. Bitcoin's price surged more than 3,000, close to 8% on Tuesday after a Treasury Department statement on the executive order was seemingly inadvertently published. The president has put forward a holistic whole of government approach to understanding not only the macroeconomics risk, but also the microeconomics with the risk to each individual investor and business that engages with these assets, officials said. Investor protection is then a chief goal, the official said. Part of this effort will include understanding the technology underpinning digital asset. Another part will include understanding the weaknesses in the current financial system and which are areas do not currently serve all consumers. The order recognizes that our assessment of the risk and potential benefit of digital assets must include an understanding of how our financial system does and does not meet the current needs of consumer in a manner that is equitable, inclusive, and efficient, the official said. Consumers might face an adequate payment infrastructure, which would be slow or unservable, the official said that this was especially true of cross-border payments. Future of money. Part of the order directs the U.S. Treasury Department to draft a report on the future of money and payment system according to a fact sheet. The Integrity Report will analyze cryptocurrency impact on economic and financial growth, financial inclusion, national security, and the extent to which technology innovation may influence that future. The report should also answer the earlier question of how the current financial system does or does not meet consumer needs. In a statement originally published and later removed on Tuesday night, the Secretary of State, Janet Yellen, said the report will complement the Treasury Department's existing efforts to analyze the cryptocurrency sector. I'm so excited, guys. Yes, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, so excited. Already, the department has worked with the President Working Group on Financial Markets, the FDIC, the OCC, to study one particular kind of digital asset, stablecoins, and to make recommendation, Yellen said. Under the executive order, Treasury and Interagency partners will build upon the recently published National Risk Assessment, which identified key illicit financial risk associated with digital assets. The President Working Group report published last November called on Congress to pass a law more clearly defining federal bank regulators' oversight authority over stable coins, but said the Financial Stability Oversight Council could take action in lieu of legislation. Yellen referenced the FCOC's role in her statement, saying the financial stability watchdog would look at any potential risk posed by cryptocurrency sector and assess whether appropriate safeguards already exist. Because the question raised by digital asset often have imported cross-border dimensions, we'll work with our international partners to promote robust standards and a level playing field, she said. Another senior administration official said the executive order will organize these previous or ongoing efforts, bolstering Treasury efforts with input from national security and economic advisors at the White House. Digital dollar. The executive order will also ask agencies to evaluate how the US could issue a central bank digital currency. Should issuance be deemed in the national interest? Is this the order ties into the Federal Reserve's ongoing efforts to study digital dollar issuance? Branches of the central bank have published multiple reports in recent months evaluating both the policy and technological questions that must be answered before a central bank digital currency can be issued. More than 100 current countries are already looking into the CBDCs, the administration officials said, with use cases encompassing both domestic transactions as well as international usage. Many of these countries are also working together to set standards for CBDC, which is, guys, the CBDC is the central bank digital currency design and cross-border system, the official said, with implications for domestic and international priorities, including the centrality of the US dollar in the global financial system. The EO will help make sure we have leadership role and seat at the table. The official said the US, when it held a group of 7 presidency, established a digital payment expert group to evaluate the CBDC, as well as stable coins and other digital payment issues. Biden executive order will ask the Fed as well as any other relevant agencies or departments within the federal government to look at the possible risk of the CBDC in addition to the possible benefits. Implication to national security, human rights, and financial inclusion are other factors that these agencies will have to consider in answering the questions of whether issuing a CBDC is in the national interest. The privacy of the dollar remains a key issue. National security, international cooperation. The executive order has long been rumored to have a focus on national security. The fact sheet detailing the order mentions national security a handful of times, while an administration officially said the administration has already begun work on addressing these concerns. The US Department of Justice and Federal Bureau of Investigation each have their own relatively young units focused on crimes committed with or using cryptocurrency. The insufficiency of international implementation of anti-money laundering networks and frameworks with digital asset is the greatest vulnerability of the ecosystem that criminals are currently exploiting, the official said. Part of this stems from the fact that cryptocurrency networks are not designed with tools like identity screening or the ability to block transactions implemented, the official said. Indeed, most cryptocurrency networks are arguably designed to limit identification and be more decentralized to address these. The executive order represents a continuation of the US working to set both financial and technological standards abroad, the official said. We remained committed to work with allies in the broader digital asset community to shape the future of digital asset systems in a manner that inclusive, consistent with our guys, I'm sorry, democratic values and safeguard the integrity of the global financial system, the official said. The fact sheet described this as a promoting US leadership in technology and economic competitiveness. The US Commerce Department will be directed to create a framework to address these concerns, the fact sheet said, and to ensure that the US remains a leader in using digital asset technology. Other agencies should be able to take advantage of this framework for their own policies or operational approaches to crypto. So family, this is exciting, exciting news. The floodgates will be open. Will be open. Telling you. So if nobody, a couple of things here I want to say. If nobody is in cryptocurrency, period, they just hear about it, but they're not, they don't want to, be in it for whatever reason, please do your research and get on board because the floodgates are going to be open and will be open. Do your research, but don't take too long because right now, these prices are good. And cryptocurrency in general, it's a bearish market in general, and when you do your research and start adding to your bags, definitely, I'm not a financial advisor, but definitely add Dogelon Mars, ticker Elon, to your portfolio. Definitely do that. And I just want to share with my crypto family the tweet that I got from Dogelon, Mr. Dogelon Mars himself, and it's right here. He DM'd me, thank you for your support. And of course, he's so welcome, and I can't wait till we go to Mars. Honestly, this is I was so excited when I got this DM. I woke up to this and I'm like, what? I love the community. I'm so happy to be a part of the community and to be, an ambassador for this community and for this token and for Dogelon Mars himself. I love you guys. I love everything what we're about, love everything what we're about. So I just want to say thank you all for stopping by my YouTube today. Please like the video so we can get into the algorithm. And please subscribe to my channel so you can get the latest and greatest news. Be safe, guys. Please be safe out there. Please send your prayers to Ukraine. Until next time, I love you guys. Have a great one.